What's up guys? We're back again with a new vicious elite barbarians deck to eat away at your opponent's elixir, armies, and eventually their entire existence. The rank 34 player in the world has been dining on professional players' towers with elite barbarians and dashing up their ranks. When you gain an immense advantage with the elixir collector and split up 3 musketeers in the middle to divide your opponent's attention, one side will be weak, giving you an opportunity to unleash your evil Ebarbs and take the tower. When they're supported by Heal Spirit and Rage, when your opponent doesn't have enough elixir for anything besides bait, they're dead. Goblins and skeletons get vanquished in seconds. So then the elite barbarians can have the tower as a treat and hand the opponent a swift defeat. It's time to tank with the evolved knight so we can rage and heal up the elite barbarians to assert undeniable dominance. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. Lots of love to everyone that's supporting the channel with credit code SirTag. Y'all are like a heal spirit for the channel. Got a game against someone with 1777. It must be our lucky day. That is a ton of 7s, bro. I'm gonna go for a knight in the back, and I want to go for elixir collector as soon as we can, because with this deck, if you can stack up elixir collectors, force your opponent to fireball or poison, that's where you get your maximum value from the 3 musketeers. Because there isn't a spell in the game besides earthquake that will give a positive elixir trade against the elixir collector. And on top of that, without the fireball and cycle, how are you going to counter the 3 musketeers? Usually you spell them every time. So I'm going to drop them right now just because we fulfilled the condition of our opponent not having fireball and being down elixir. So I want to go in for Little Prince, but I know that's not the right play. I'm going to go for a Royal Ghost on the right-hand side. I'm going to Heal Spirit on the Royal Ghost of our opponents. I think that's fine because we can probably just keep them alive if our opponent doesn't go in for a log. Yo, he went in for the log later. Ah, dang it. I would have gotten so much damage with the raged up 3 musketeers on his tower. Smart decision from our opponent logging that. It is what it is. We're currently going to be down a little bit of damage on the right-hand side because of the fireball, but overall, I'm not in a bad spot. We can cycle our knight in the back because we are going to be down a bit of elixir. And then I can go in for the Ebarbs afterward on top of the Royal Giant, completely counter it, and get stellar counter push. Or I could go for 3 musketeers. I think it's better for us to go for 3 musketeers later. Let's go for our Ebarbs here first, and then go in for a Little Prince on top of the Phoenix. Because I get a lot of counter push here. He doesn't get a single shot with the Royal Giant. And we force the Fireball with the Little Prince that doesn't even die. Yo, he knows that he's in some trouble right now. That was not good for him. And the Little Prince barely falls there, but after countering a Phoenix and forcing out a Fireball. Yeah, this guy is not happy right now. And as you guys can imagine, if the opponent doesn't have Fireball and Cycle, you might be able to parade through with 3 musketeers on the same side. I really want him to spam into me because we have an elixir collector. I feel like he's kind of forced to. Unfortunately, that's a card that we're not really hoping to have happen. We want him to drop more than that. All right, that's a fisherman. That's pretty big. We can split our musketeers, dropping the majority of them on the left-hand side where he doesn't have any tower damage with the fireball. So if he fireballs there, then it's going to stay fine. I think we want to go in for an evolved knight here just so we don't end up losing the musketeers without any value. And when he decides to go in for a log, then we're going to go for Heal Spirit and our Ebarbs. Actually, I'm going to drop our Ebarbs first, and then I'm going to go in for a Heal Spirit afterward. I think he's going to have to drop a lot of elixir here, especially if he can rage this up and go for the Ghost. He's not going to be able to defend those Ebarbs very cost effectively. One of them's locked on the tower, and it's raged up. Look at the damage that we're getting, guys. And then we can split musketeers again. So once you get that elixir advantage with the opponent's fireball being out of cycle for the elixir collector, that's where you start to steamroll them. I bet you he's going to have to fireball on top of the 3 musketeers to be able to defend this, and because of that, we're going to go and spam more elixir. We're going to go for a knight in the right-hand side. We can go for Ebarbs afterward on the right-hand side again, because I just want to keep up the pressure when our opponent doesn't have much to deal with it. And with the musketeer and knight coming out on the right-hand side, that's going to be huge for us. Especially if we can force out the fireball and then go for a rage on the Ebarbs, because if the Ebarbs just get one more shot, yeah, it's over. There's nothing you can do. Despite them getting fireballed back and shocked by the electric spirit, nothing can stop them from munching on the tower. And after rampaging on Royal Giant with relentless spam, we've pushed up to 5,100 in the world. Hey, we're playing against a top 200 player from the Black Dragon clan. Well, sir, I would say that elite barbarians are significantly more scary than your Black Dragons. So I think that his entire map is going to get shrouded by darkness once he realizes that the elixir collector is going to just loom over anything that he drops, right? Like, he has to cycle stuff right now in the right-hand side because we cycled our Little Prince in the left, and we will be able to maybe even completely counter the bowler with our ability. Oh, he's not going to let that happen. You know what? Let's just go and drop our Little Prince ability so maybe we can get on top of his Little Prince, hopefully. Oh, yes, beautiful. Because if that Little Prince stayed alive, we would have had a very bad interaction for us. Because now our Ebarbs are going to be able to kill the Electro Giant without that much damage, and then we can go for a Knight so the Bowler locks onto that, hopefully. I think the Bowler does retarget, right? Come on, Bowler! Just look at the right, not the left. That is not what we want. Now we have no Ebarbs left over, bro. Their health is abysmal. Bruh, why you gotta do me like that? Oh, that's so rough. You know what? If I click the Little Prince, it's probably pretty stupid. If I go for Royal Ghost, it's also relatively stupid because he's going to activate King Tower since he's going to end up having Bowler, Tornado. But there's always a chance that we can do some dance. Maybe there's a universe where we can go. No, he's going to go Barbarian. He's not going to activate King Tower. That's so good for us. That means that we're going to force him to spam into us. And he used his lightning too. You know what? What if I go in for Elite Barbarians here and I heal Spirit and I Rage and I evolve Knight in the other side when you go Bowler? I'm pretty sure that this Ebarbs are able to counter the Bowler, and then the Evolved Knight is going to cause some grief. Yo, the Ebarb launched onto the tower because the Bowler knocked it closer to the tower. Oh my gosh. Yo, let's go. You'll love to see it. That's one of those interactions that has been drilled into my brain to never do that. The amount of pain that you get when the Ebarb locks onto the tower despite you dropping a Bowler, it is indescribable. So I think that most of the time, like, you should cycle your Bowler directly in alignment with your tower so it can knock back the Ebarbs in a straight line. And then, you know, if the Ebarbs have any ideas of munching, they're going to be munching on the Bowler and the rocks instead of the tower. But I guess the Bowler was selfish. He was a selfish sir and didn't want to get smacked by the Ebarb swords, which is understandable. I'm going to heal Spirit so I don't take any of the Knight damage. We're going to slightly pull it back. And then, whoa, the Musketeer locks on the tower for one shot. That's huge. That is actually really annoying for our opponent right now. If I'm cycling my Knight, I probably want to go in the left-hand side with our Ebarbs as well. And he'll likely try to kite this. I bet he goes in for a... no, he's not going to Electric Giant because he just dropped his Little Prince. Okay, we're going to shatter his Knight. And maybe we can go for 3 Musketeers. I don't know how this is going to go. But I think that the 3 Musketeers will end up being okay for us. We're going to stack up 2 of them in the left and force out the Lightning most likely. And then kill the Bowler in the right. And then when he Lightnings, we can go for a Little Prince. And then we're probably going to be okay here. Also, we can heal Spirit, and then we can go in for the Knight, and then we can go Little Prince, plus the ability, knock back the Electro Giant, and then I think we're chilling. We're definitely in a decent spot. Not in the best spot in the world, but the Electro Giant isn't going to shock me silly. So, in this environment, I bet you our opponent is forced to go Bowler. So let's go for a Heal Spirit, and let's go Ebarbs in the right. And then I wonder if we can just rage this up and have the Heal Spirit allow the Ebarbs to break through. If not, we can go for a Knight in the left-hand side since it's evolved, then we can go for the Little Prince and click the ability. And I think that we're eventually going to find a way through. I don't know how well it's going to work, but if the Evolved Knight can just walk into the tower, we will win the game. Oh, the Little Prince did, though. Now he has to Lightning Tornado. Okay. Light work. Let's just keep spamming. Just keep spamming. If we can spam on top of the Bowler directly, then it's a direct path towards success, especially if the Heal Spirit's allowing us to heal everything up, and then we can go for a Rage and then Royal Ghost. As you can see, when you have an advantage with this deck, you keep piling on the pressure, and eventually when the Ebarb blocks on the tower, all it takes is a couple shots, and then the game is sealed in your favor. So, super solid stuff, especially when you have Elixir advantage. You just keep rolling, and then you'll roll your opponent down. Despite this guy being a top 200 player with Bowler, Tornado, Little Prince, and Cannon, he got rocked. As we continue to rise through the ranks at 4,100 in the world. Hey, another top 200 player. We are only playing against top ladder savants today. So, y'all already know, anyone that has esports in their clan from the top 200 is not going to be messing around. So we're going to go for Knight in the back first play. He's going to go in for an Executioner. So we have to cut that Executioner out of the game with our 3 Musketeers because that is the only way of damaging it down and not activating King Tower, right? We go Royal Ghost right-hand side, but that's guaranteed to activate King Tower. If we're playing against an Executioner deck, it's really important that we're able to damage it down from a distance. Oof, okay, he's going to get counter push with it, but what will he do? Will he Barb Barrel here? No, he's going to Electro Wizard and Zap. Dang it, I don't think the Musketeer is going to survive. I got to go for Ebarb so we don't give him a King Tower activation. If I went in for a Royal Ghost, that would definitely give... No, he just uses NATO. Am I just trying to find more excuses to drop my Ebarbs? Oh, I'm a mid-ladder menace, guys. I just want to drop my Ebarbs. That's what it is. I can't even lie. I can't even fib today. All right, so the Mega Knight's going to go and push itself right into the middle. Notice how both Princess Towers are congratulating that Mega Knight on a massive jump and slapping it on the back. Big pat in the back right there as it gets patted down to oblivion. I wonder if we can go for a Rage because we might be able to kill the Executioner that way. A little bit aggressive, but I believe as long as his Executioner dies, come on.
What do we say to the god of death?
Not today.
Why are we playing into a Mega Knight player with Executioner when we got 3 Musketeers? They're so susceptible to splash damage, man. All right, definitely going to be a graveyard deck, so we want to go in for our Elixir Collector in the middle. I mean, it could be Balloon. Oh, wait, what? Well, that wasn't on my radar. I need to go in for the ability. Not enough Elixir. It reminds me of StarCraft 2, and it's like, not enough minerals. Dude, come on now. Don't give me that horrible feedback. We want good vibes here. We want to get good gameplay and good wins. Oh, all right. Well, he's going to Zap to reset our Little Prince. If you guys are unaware, like, the Electro Wizard definitely isn't enough Zap. He needs more Zap in his deck. Let's go for 3 musketeers here and then going for an evolved knight in the side of the 1 musketeer because we... Oh, wait. Is this dumb? Are they going to separate? I just hope they separate. No, he's going to native them together. Oh, wait. Can we kill it with a rage? There's actually a chance that the... Nope. I always expect more of rage cards and they somehow find a way to disappoint me. Oh my goodness, this is abysmal. Anyway, we can go in for a heal spirit so the Sparky shoots that and doesn't hit our precious Ebarbs. And then we can go in for a Royal Ghost to the left and then go in for a Knight and then go for Ebarbs again because he's going to have to Mega Knight on the right. Yup. Okay, say less. Say less, game. Say less. I think we got this. If we can just go in for a Rage with these, we might be able to clean everything up and then go for a heal spirit and then probably a Knight. And then Royal Ghost on everything else. The Ebarbs are going to take the tower. Yo, we dissected his Mega Knight push, and now he's dead. Yo, the dissection for the death. That's what we like to see, baby. Well, it was such a cleanup. Making sure that we made all of his elixir spent on that offense because his push is so costly. Of course, he only has Skeleton Army to fall back on. He can't afford a Mega Knight or a Sparky, and the Sparky takes time to charge up. So if we spam in the left like we did, he was left with absolutely no option to defend. Those skeletons got completely cleared up in a single second, and our rage allowed us to rush right towards the tower. Meanwhile, the Knight comfortably cleaned up the Mega Knight each time on defense, generating us a powerhouse of +4 elixir traits each time, giving us a ton of elixir to triumph on offense. I still can't believe that guy finished over 3,000 medals with this mid-ladder monster Hog Rider Sparky Mega Knight deck. He played it pretty much perfectly though, so it did make sense. His deck just has limitations. And after beating him, we've pushed up a few ranks ourselves to 3,500 in the world. Hey, Sunmi, every 20 win in existence from UPenn. What's up, dude? We're dropping a good luck, giving you some love. And, you know, I almost went to your school. It was really close, man. Deciding, and I decided not to. So the guy's just going to log and not hit the tower. Interesting. Let's go in for a Knight here. And we're probably playing against someone that's running a 2.6 Hog Rider deck. Yeah, if we're playing against 2.6 Hog, it's extremely important that we bait out the Fireball. Also, it's going to be hard for me to defend. I think he'll just Ice Golem if I click the Little Prince ability. I'm not going to do it. Oh, no. This is horrible, man. Wait. Heal Spirit, keep the Ebarb alive. Yes. Stay less. Rage on top of a skeleton or something. Give me an extra hit. Okay, I got 1 hit on the tower. I don't think it gave me any more than I was going to get anyway. So I wasted 2 elixir there. No one has to know. No one has to know. Please, 3 Musketeers, get me value into Royal Hogs. He didn't do it. I was kind of trying to channel the piggy power. The piggy pushes right into the 3 Musketeers. It didn't work. Okay, so since we know that our opponent likely has Earthquake, it's important for us to not mess up and go for Elixir Collectors because that is the one time that you'll give them positive Elixir trades that you lose the game then. Also, Musketeer versus Archer Queen. If the Archer Queen doesn't go invisible, she dies. So it's a huge positive Elixir trade in our favor. That's 5 Elixir down the drain from our opponent there. Recycle the Knight so we can start spamming the evolution. And then we're going to save our Ebarbs and our Little Prince in case he decides to go in for an aggressive stance, going and spamming his piggies. So if we Little Prince on one side, we definitely have to go in for the Ebarbs in the other when he goes in for the Royal Hogs. Which he's not doing, interestingly enough. Evolved Skeletons. Okay. You are a nuisance, my man. Let's go in for a Rage so we can kill the Skeletons. And then have the Knight still going through. Oh, wait. Yo, say less. We're going to go for a Heal Spirit because you just decided to go in for your log. You might have to go in for the delivery. And then we can possibly break through with our ability. Yes. Let's go. That was insanely good. Most valuable Little Prince ability in a minute, man. Wow, that crushed the queen, stomped a spirit, and then also put us in a position where, you know, I'm vibing. Like, we can just keep doing the same push, but this time it's even better since we have the Evolved Knight. Okay, I should have stacked 1 Musketeer in the left because this is giving him too much ability value, but it is what it is. Generally, I'm conditioned to go in for 1 Musketeer in the lane of the Evolved Knight. That's generally what I want to do because it will give me more value that way. Okay, we're going to Ebarbs on the left so we don't lose our tower. I don't love doing this, but I feel like I have to. Oh no, and he's gonna go for Evolved Skeletons. If I had Elixir, I would have done it. I would have been able to stop it. Oh my gosh. I just wish I clicked the ability again. You know what? I'm gonna go Knight on top and just try to cycle back to Royal Ghost. Little Prince here. I don't want to click the ability because I know it's just a waste. I want to 3 Musketeers as early as I possibly can and then click the ability near his tower. We're 3 Musketeers here, splitting 2 towards the right. When he goes in for the log or delivery, oh, he's doing the log and delivery, the wombo combo. All right, Skeletons die to Heal Spirit. Nice. Let's rage it up. Please let me break through with this Musketeer. It's raged up. It's locked onto the tower. Let's freaking go. That's some nice damage. All right, we got to go knight here. We have to expect him to go in, and he's not doing it. Surprised. Wait, we can probably outrange the cannon here. Are you really going to try to earthquake cycle me? Yo, what are you doing here? Okay, 3 musketeers. Try to snipe the queen. Try to snipe the queen. I think that they do outrange the queen, and the queen has to go invisible, right? Dude, she's dead. No, I missed the rage. Oh, I hit it. Let's go. Okay. Okay, the musketeers on the tower. Yo, let's go. It launched into the tower because the rage enhanced the movement speed. And he wasn't able to get skeletons down because he went for the royal hogs. I would have lost because I couldn't have countered the hogs in time. That was the most clutch musketeer in the history of Clash. And I can't overstate enough how blessed I am to have her on my team.
Play of the game.
So typically, paladins are extremely defensive classes, but my man's making the first play with the Dark Prince. But it has a shield, so I think he is following suit of the paladin structure. Anyway, we're going to go for the knight directly into that Dark Prince, and he's going to go and bombard me at the river with the bridge spam. I guess we're going to stop that firecracker from locking onto the knight to divvy up more damage to us, and I think that we're going to be able to counter it with 1 more shot. Oh, wait, it's 4 shots. Huh, that is an interesting interaction that I was unaware of. Let's go, he arrowed. That is so good for me. He wasted 3 elixir on a little prince that I wasn't even going to dedicate the ability to. So when you're down elixir, never click the little prince ability because it's just going to drag you further and further down. Wait, 3 musketeers in the same side, baby. Let's go. Say less. You do not have arrows plus fireball to finish it off. At best, you just have fireball. So I need to go in for elite barbarians here and protect our precious 3 musketeers. He's got P.E.K.K.A. What are those, dude? What are you doing? I can't believe this. I need to be able to defend. I need to be able to defend. My pride is on the line. I can't lose to a P.E.K.K.A. Elixir Golem player. Oh my gosh, dude, calm down right now. All right, we're fine. We're going to go for a ghost. The Electro Dragon doesn't hit our tower, so we can't even activate King Tower. Go for our Elixir Collector after. Everything is fine. It is controlled chaos that we've embarked on today. I could also activate King Tower, but it's not worth. Let's just let the firecracker die. Whew, okay. The strategy for us. 3 musketeers on the same side almost always. It's practically impossible for this guy to kill them. Also, I mean, maybe he's going to have fireball. Maybe he just hasn't shown it yet. Maybe I'm a foolish fool. All right, we're going to go in for our elite barbarians. We are going to go for a rage with the 3 musketeers. Please don't have freeze or anything like that. If we rage up 3 musketeers with Ebarbs, your P.E.K.K.A. is shattered, my dude. And then you have 2 musketeers and elite barbarian that you have to deal with afterward. And you got baited so hard. Then we can go in for an elixir collector. I can't even contain my excitement against Elixir Golem, as he's completely contained to his side of the map. Oh, he's hee-hee-hawing. You guys know that it's about to amp up. It's about to ramp up. 3 musketeers. How many can we cycle? I bet you we can get like maybe 6 of them on the map. I believe. If I go for Little Prince, I can get the 3-card cycle. Maybe I can get 9. I want 9 musketeers on the map. We are not stopping today until it happens. All right, maybe it won't happen because he's going to end up having a firecracker evolution. Feels bad. I had a dream. All right, we're going to go for a knight. We can click the ability to go and pop the Phoenix Egg and then distract the rest of his stuff. Yo, wait. Ebarbs other side. Make him drop the P.E.K.K.A. Make him drop the P.E.K.K.A. Oh, he's not even wanting to drop the P.E.K.K.A. He's just going to die to the Ebarbs. What's happening right now? What does this game come to? I'm 3 musketeering at the river. I feel like such an idiot. It turns out that the battle turned in our favor in the end, and the battle of stupidity, we conquered. When it's all out bridge spam in the same side, the unrivaled firepower of 3 musketeers reigns supreme. Don't forget to heal spirit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an amazing rest of your day.